Okay, hopefully we are back and alive. Let's see if we can check the stream well. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. No one.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, I started a new stream. Okay, yeah, cool. Hopefully people can file back in and find us again. But yeah, that's the trouble with streaming. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Technology. Cool. Awesome. As we can see, things are happening here. That's the Tyranids assault is just happening over here. I was thinking maybe I should have been more aggressive with my crew going forward. I just couldn't decide if I wanted to or not. Maybe.
Hey, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm either going to get tabled now, and there's a good chance because look, I'm charging a load of chaff really. So let's see what happens. So, is there anything else I want to bring in? Could bring in another Morlock, but that doesn't trigger its thing. I could bring in my Rapid Ingress Trigon, but that feels a bit daft. Well, actually, but that, yeah, I don't hate that.
Before I forget, Davey, did you do a battle shot for your Neurolictor?
Oh, yes, I do. I need to take it. We've passed.
Oh, just about. Just.
So what to do about these guys is the problem. So I could bring in the Trigon and punch it to death. Yeah, I mean, the Rapid Ingress is good, but so is punching things to death. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah.
So 6 inches from there. Cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's the wing in it. So I'll just move back a little bit.
Yeah, like half an inch is all you need.
Yeah. So this Morlock is triggering on these boys because of the wing, I think.
Yeah.
Move it a little. There you go. Right, cool. That's my movement. That's my movement. I think. Yeah. What did I get again? A long time ago. Storm, hostile, and engage. Fine. Right. Oh, actually, no. I was going to. Yeah, I need to stay on this objective, unfortunately. So I think we might punch some stealth suits. The stealth suits aren't shit in combat, though, right?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
They're Space Marines with an extra wound on the sergeant, right? So,
okay.
In terms of defensively,
we're gonna. Oh no, but then you can pile onto the objective. No, we're just gonna move to there. Okie dokie. Let's do some shooting.
I guess I just want to see if I want to rapid ingress anything.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
So you have the free rapid ingress from the if I bring this next to the stealths. Let's put down a 3-inch aura. If we put in this here, might mess up my coherence still a little bit, but. Can't only get one in range. It's not worth going there, I don't think. Not much shooting around here, is there? It's just the Screamer Killers, like, vomit, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What's the range on that? Is it
12?
12. Oh, okay. Right, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure. Well, it might be even 18 actually.
Okay.
It's 18. D6 plus 3 blast. Hitting on 4. Strength 8 minus 2 on damage.
Okay. I'll just set out his line of sight then.
Groovy.
Just there. That should be all right. It doesn't cost us any CP because we're doing it within 3 inches of a stealth suit unit. I'm just going
Lovely.
to pull in all of these circles we put out. There we go. All right.
All right, let's do some shooting then. So, we don't have the CP to the sustain nonsense, unfortunately. So we're just going to do. Oh, sorry, this guy's going to come in. So
Yeah.
everyone within 12 does a battle shock test. Roll a dice. Sorry, I roll a dice. So we'll use that guy. So on a 1, nothing happens. 2 to 5, 2 to 4, it takes D3 mortals. And then on a 5 or 6, you take on a 5 plus, you take 3 mortals and take a battle shock test. So the piranhas take D3 mortals for 3.
Yep.
The croup carnivores, nothing. Boo. I don't think I'm in range of the stealth team. Nope. So then these boys on the objective here take D3 mortals for 1 mortal on here.
Let's take out this guy.
Thanks, man. Cool. So this guy's going to shoot his tongue at these guys.
Mhm.
Everyone, are you ready for the tongue? We'll have a tongue count. Right. Hitting on
Let's,
3s, unreasonably hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. We hit strength 6. We do not wound. That's a shame. Cool. We're going to scream a killer at the croup carnivores behind this wall.
Yep.
From here. D6 plus 3 blast. So that's 5 plus 2, 7. Hitting on 4s, you're rolling 1s. Just don't roll 1s, that's fine. And then strength 6 or 3s, I think. T4.
T for fourth on what? Sorry, the
Croup carnivores.
they're only T3.
Oh, so 3 wounds at -2, 1 damage.
Yeah, 3 dead.
Yeah, boy.
So I'll get rid of this one, and this one.
And in other random gun profile news, we've got the Trigon's bioelectric pulse. So this is 6 shots, guys, and it hits on 3s, strength 5. No AP, 1 damage. Well, let me tell you this, it's sustained hit 2s. So that's going to go into these piranhas. Please don't kill it. So this many hits. Oh, re-rolling the 1. Let's go. OP. So these hit strength 5. Probably 1 wound.
Yeah, I'm T7, so I'm all good.
Oh, good. Fine. All right. So I think that's it. So, unfortunately, I used my CP to bring in all the boys, the screamer killer here. So I'm about to fuck up some 6-inch charges, guys. I hope you're excited.
You can.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, because I used it last turn, didn't I? Like an idiot.
Did you not get one for this turn?
So how many strats have I used? I've used 1 for Uppy Downy.
Yep.
And 1 to get rid of a strap.
So it's turn. You should have 3 then. Should have 1 left.
I've used it to bring the screamer killer here. Because he jumped in a hole over it. Oh, I need to put down the actual markers. Sorry.
Oh, does he not? Does he need to spend a CP to bring it back in?
I need to spend a CP to bring... no, because I picked up the Harrispecs.
Yep.
I've teleported the screamer killer.
Okay. So does he need to be? So does he need to go
So the Raveners
down a
here.
hole? Oh, right. I see the Raveners now. Yeah. Gotcha. No, that's totally fine. I now see.
So guys, we're risking it for a biscuit. Let's do it. Right. So 5 Raveners going in, this Harrispecs is going into these Pathfinders. He's on a 7. Let's go. He's just gonna...
BCG Sam, is this the new attachment? Yes, it is.
So you might be thinking to yourself, is Davey actually going to try and kill these guys? Well, the idea here being, hopefully these Raveners take care of these boys, and then we jump into that. Raveners will go into these boys. Come on. Oh, it's a 6. I'm not sure if that's in. Oh.
Should be, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think 1 gets in. Oh, geez Louise. Yeah, he's all right. Whew. Heavy breathing.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't use the minus. You can't use photon grenades if you're already in engagement range. So, face.
Would you have used it on the Haruspecs?
No.
And then Screamer Killer will try a 7-inch into that.
Mhm.
Whew. All right. Okay. Everyone, please start your chanting at home. 7, 7. 40k is easy. Just make all your charges, guys.
So don't worry, John. I've not missed your chats. We'll come back to that in a minute.
And this Trigon's going to go into the Tyranids. Oh, he's failed it. But I am on the middle objective. Whatever. It's probably dead. But that's fine. That's fine.
I wonder what the advantage of playing 2 piranhas in 1 unit is, considering the new spot mechanic. Well, the main one is the if you want to use strats on them, they get the you need to use less. You can use the strat on more than 1 unit, basically. I think you can do it either way. I just like having them in a 2-man unit.
Jack, it's been ages since I played 40k. Is it? It's you have to pile in towards the nearest model, isn't it? Not unit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get tons of attacks here, and of course the new profile has changed.
Oh, you got less attacks, right?
Yeah. So I've got 3 guys that can fight. So yes, I have opened this on my phone. So let's have a look at their profile now. So they have 3 attacks each. Boo. Twin linked. That's it. All right. So we're rerolling 1s to hit, which isn't bad. So 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. No sustained. Oh, reroll double 1 into double 1. Yeah, cool. Love that. And then these are, because I'm not in synapse range, strength 5, so it's 3s twin linked. Oh, double 1 and a 2 into triple 1. Love that. 3 saves, please, at -2 damage.
On the Pathfinders, they get 6s, so we lose 3 dudes. Let's go 1, 2, and I guess 3. We'll take.
Cool. And then we shall consolidate and touch some things.
Yeah, this is just regular Raveners. The cool Raveners are over here, I think.
Yeah, I've got the cool Raveners, but we don't have TTS
cool
models.
Yeah, cool Raveners in reserve.
We should. I'll change the name for them in a minute.
These are regular Raveners.
The Haruspecs is going to then put some punches into these guys.
Yep.
Guys, I don't think this has happened in 10th edition. A Haruspecs has made combat.
Well, you've definitely eaten one of my commanders with this thing's tongue before, so.
Yeah, it's true. 14 attacks, rerolling 1s. So these hit on 3s, and these are going to be strength 7, so 2s.
2s.
No rerolls here, though. So these are -1, 2 damage.
-1, so 5s. No, that is a lot of dead Pathfinders.
So, Jack, are you ready for this? This is the ability, Grisly Spectacle. At the end of its make, after this model is selected to fight, each time this model, after resolving its attack, so I get to pile in.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just go, consolidate. So we'll consolidate to there. If one or more enemy units were destroyed by those attacks, each enemy unit within 6 inches must take a battle shock test.
So it'll be these 3 big guys, right? So
big guys, these. I mean, they all are fine by enemy.
This guy would be fine, but is it 6 inches of the Haruspecs or 6 inches of the unit you kill?
Of the Haruspecs.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough. So the Ghost Kill is all good. This Riptide is all good. This Riptide is all good.
That's fine. Okay.
He's not fine. And then the Stealth Suit unit, they're all good. Sure. Leadership 7. Who needs anything better than that?
Who needs it? Cool. And then the Screamer Killer Talons will go into this Riptide.
Yep.
All right. So this is not going to go as well as I want it to. We're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. It's not funny now. Not the, all the stop rolling 1. Strength 10.
T9, so 3s.
Oh, it's 3. Sorry, that's not, for some reason I thought you should more. So it's -2, 3 damage each. 6 hit.
So I failed 3 damage each, said?
Yeah.
That's knee down to 5.
That is disappointing. All right, and then you get to punch me back.
So yeah, I guess the Ghost Kill will go for it. 2 hits. Strength 6, I think it is. Higher than 4 anyway. But that's one wound.
1 wound on the Screamer Killer. He's fine.
And then the Riptide into... well, I was in the Ravenous, but...
Oh, the Ravenous, but they are also fine.
And then the Riptide. 2 hits. And no wins.
Well, that wasn't as exciting as I expected. This flank to have collapsed. It's going to be great. The dream scenario would have been, a lot more death. But hey, it's fine. Right, so then, end of my turn. I am going to take your objective. So I'm going to get Storm.
You are indeed.
And Engage, I'm going to get 3 hull points on it. So my CP Hungry Detachment is I never thought I'd beg for a shit secondary. 3. Oh, I have presence in 3 table quarters. I get 2 points. All right, groovy. And then I will pass the turn to you, man.
I will pick up these Vespid in your fight phase. And I will look at some missions. Get rid of these. So my missions are Display of Might and Recover Assets. Display of Might, I don't think was the one that I wanted in this turn. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units in the middle of the board, which is a lot.
Might not have that by the end of your turn, though, mate.
This is true. Okay. I think we're good to keep those. Do I get a CP at the end of my command phase from my Ethereal? I do. So I go up to 4 CP, because I've not spent any in your turn. Nice. Right. Okay. We need Battle Shocks for the 5 wound Riptide. He passes. Nice. And that is it for Battle Shocks. Are you going to Shadow in the Warp me, just in case?
No, I've got no Synapse near you, unfortunately. I mean, it is tempting, but no.
Okay, no worries. Right, okay, so... let's see.
While you're thinking, we'll go through the old chat. So, Screamer Killer 18 with Assault and a Battle Shock test. Yeah, we've got to the Battle Shock test, but it wasn't going to make a difference. Sam saying, hey, some of my favourite people on stream. Hey, BCG Sam, how are you? I'm taking World Eaters this weekend, mate. I know you'll appreciate that. We also have... John reminded me to do the Battle Shock test. Yeah, it wasn't going to make much of a difference, but I mean, it does feel good when it goes off, right? You actually do Battle Shock something. It's like, yeah, baller. The reason why I didn't want to do that here, because Jack would have took the ones that I might have charged if I was there, so I decided to just move away. Space Kebab Van, hey, wondering what is the advantage of playing 2 Piranhas? Oh, yeah, you've already answered that one. Space Bugs, which is my good friend Andy from around Milton Keynes way. Go get them fishy fellows, Davey. Thank you, mate. We'll see how this goes. The go turn was not as goey as I thought, but hey, Tower known to like completely fluff shooting phases, so we should be okay. What else we got here? Nice. I've just ordered the kill team. Reordered the kill team. So Sam, you started playing Tyranids. Good to hear. And Sam's saying he also killed many Haruspecs in combat. Haha. Sam, all those new players that you're playing over there, that's pretty sad. It's pretty hardcore stuff, man. I love Haruspecs. I've only ever known one person to make them work, and that was Kalenius, who's in our Discord, where he was taking Vanguard Onslaught and running Haruspecs into the middle of the board while his opponent was distracted by Gene Stealers and Winged Hive Tyrants, and then just literally crashing it into the opponent's lines. He went 5-0. I think he might have won that GT with it as well. If you'd like to hear more about that guy, if you look in our back catalogue, you'll be able to see it on my Bug Watch series. Jack, how are you feeling on the guide changes now you've had a week or so?
I really love like having the start of your shooting phase and just be like pew, 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 with your little lasers, like your marker light lasers. That is incredibly fun to me. I love that. It's not quite as easy as I was hoping it's going to be, because you have to think about split firing a lot. So you can't. There is a little bit of mental load there, but it's nothing I don't think I can get used to. So yeah, that's pretty solid.
Spacebug's asking if we have a bug watch next week. Hopefully, mate. It's I've been on holiday last week, so I didn't do anything. And to be honest, like I'm just dying for time at the moment. I'm really struggling to have enough time to actually do things that I want to do. So it's hard fitting everything in, but we will try. Is what I can commit to you, good sir.
So let's have these guys here.
This is where I would love to have old one-iron Carnifexes, because the surge move would be pretty savage. So that's one. So there's a couple of builds that I've heard about here. I think the one that might end up being quite popular is Gargo. Loads of like basically 120 gaunts in this detachment is really, really good, because what you would do, well, I say gaunts, you have as many gargoyles as possible, and you just say, hey, my opponent, you get no primary ever. Never, ever, ever you get primary, because they, again, like I mentioned before, you can come in 6 inches away, and then fire and fade 6 inches, which is just beautiful. So that's really nice in a team's environment. I think it would probably destroy most people's souls to play, because there's literally no, like, very little killing power in that list. Obviously, you can then put termagants in here. Termagants are cool, so they come 6 inches away. There's no move after you've shot, but you do have a reactive move. So instead of denying your opponent's primary, they could get out of that a little bit. You can actually score your own by, if they move towards you, you can then reactive move onto the primary point and hope that you stay alive. Also with termagants, which is quite nice. If you have a termagants, maybe you have some zone throps in there to give them a 6 pinball or something like that. You've actually got quite a cool unit. You'd have 20 or 40 shots from Spine Fists, which are now all in range. They'd have lethal, potentially sustained in this detachment, potentially ignore cover in this detachment. And then, you fancy a little bit of what was I going to say? Lethals. Yeah, you've put the Tervigan in there. So all of a sudden, that's a lot of shots at very little AP. Don't get me wrong, but that can cause some people some problems. So that's one of the ways I think will be really interesting to play it. I really wanted to put Haruspex and Screamer Killers on the board because they're really fun and cool. But I think the other way that people have said to play it really, or I've recommended, and I don't disagree with it at all, is just to play the good Invasion Fleet list with a bit of snake action. There is a reason why Invasion Fleet's so good. Having, having all this great shooting just appear from nowhere is really cool. I quite like zone throps in this as well. 6 zone throps with sustained, ignores cover, coming in, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s is really cool. Of course, my brain went to what if you just did 18 and saying how that went. That would be a fun list to try. Although after you've put, essentially 900 points of zone throps and neurotyrants in, and then snakes, there's not much left. So, but hey, that's something that I definitely will try and see if it's any fun. Okay. It sounds like Jack finished his movement phase. What do you think, Jack?
So, we have brought down our Vespidin's corner. They're going to do a mission for me.
Yeah, very nice.
And then we've kind of just moved stuff around, and I've got to try and figure out what I want to try and kill this turn, because that's kind of more in line with kind of what we're... That's kind of the way I had to try and think about it, is like, what do I want to kill? So, this stealth suit unit... This stealth suit unit is going to say we want to kill this Trigon in the middle. Then this stealth suit unit is going to say we want to kill the Scream Killer. Then this stealth suit unit is going to say we want to kill the Haruspex. Now, the rest of my guides get a little bit more complicated. I would like to get these Raveners. What's the armor save for Ravener?
It's a big old 4-up.
Okay. So I'm going to say that this broadside in the middle, sort of headset dying. Let me just plug it in. It's going to mark the Raveners.
Cool.
So we'll just do a no ignores cover or anything on this. So it's just like one like that. I don't think I have any spare stuff to guide a Neurolictor, so we're just going to have to leave that as it is. Okay, so shooting wise, let's start with the Crisis unit because they're the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to shoot the Commander in Cold Star at the Rapid Ingress Trigon, and the other 6 dudes are going to. What's the toughness of a Scream Killer? Is it 10?
It's 10.
Okay, we'll put the other guys, all 3 of the other guys, into the Scream Killer here.
All right. Are you going to one-shot Trigon with a Cold Stack Commander?
I'm going to hope that I can. So he's sitting on 2s, rerolling, and he does have sustain because we have Exemplar in this on this unit. He gives me 2 sustained hits. And he's strength 9, so you're T10, right?
I am T10.
So that's when you on 5s, but I do get a reroll to wound. Luckily. So we get 2 at AP4. I think
AP4. I don't get cover, or I do get cover?
This is ignores cover because we have a marker light on you.
All right, I don't get a save.
So we get to roll damage, and we get to re-roll this if I don't like it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many wounds does he have?
He has 14.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll the 2 to a 6. That's 9 plus 4 for Melter. So that's 13 damage.
Fucking yikes.
And then his Cyclic Ion Blaster on 2s. 2 more sustains. And then 5s again. Re-rolling. So that is 3 AP2 no cover.
He's out of there.
Nice, we got him. Then the other Sunforge are going to shoot Screamer Killer on 3s, re-rolling 1s, stealths, and sustained.
Can you believe I traded this for 10 Fire Warriors?
5s, re-rolling. So it's 3 AP, 4 no cover again.
Again to the Scream Killer.
Yeah.
Don't save any damage.
Damage is 14 plus 6.
Does he explode? He does. That's cool. I think it's 1. So it is 3 inches, right? Yeah.
6 inches for...
6 inches, sorry, yeah, 6
Yeah.
So a bunch of guys take a bunch of wounds.
Yeah. Oh, it's just 1.
Oh, no, what do you mean? Oh, it's just 1 damage, yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. So I get a 4 up fill up on a broadside. No. Anytime that roll ever comes up. I'll wound that guy. Wound this guy. Wound this guy. I think, yeah, that's all of my stuff.
Yeah, I think with hindsight, probably shouldn't have teleported the Screamer Killer and just reroll charges. Never mind. But he is out of there.
Okay. So this broadside on the side is going to shoot the Harrowspecs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got his railgun. He hasn't moved, so 2s. He does not get sustained because it's only 17. Strength 12, so 3s. 2 at AP4, no cover. I think it's a 3-up save from Harrowspecs, right?
Yeah, no cover. Go for it, mate.
Damage.
Oh, my fucking God.
14 damage. I mean, you can't just roll good, right? That just... I mean...
Yeah, just roll 14 damage, man.
Does the Screamer Killer have a 2-up save, Vex asks?
It does have a 2-up save, yeah. So I had a 6-up save, but I rolled a 4.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha. Just checking. Okay, and let's roll some Riptides into these Raveners. So, Riptide... let's do the Ghost Kill first, actually, into here. So, 3s... no rerolls on this one. And toughness 5?
Yes.
So it's 3 at AP 2 on the Raveners.
6 is 1 damage.
3 on that one.
Yep, so that guy and that guy.
And the Melter misses. Okay.
Did the Ghost Kill fall back?
It did.
Okay, and he can fall back and shoot.
Yeah, these 3 are the models that can...
Those 3 they can. Yeah. The ones are tagged because I'm dead clever.
Okay. And... I kind of. So this Riptide's going to shoot in here. He's not going to fire his big gun. He's just going to fire his little guns because I kind of want
Are
to
you
charge these
flexing on me
guys.
now, Jack?
No, I want to charge and get onto the point to stop you from 6-inch deep striking onto it.
Right.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We'll try it. So the fusion misses, and the missile drones on 4s and 3s. 3 AP, 1 on the Ravenous.
2 go through damage.
2 damage each.
So 1 guy does.
I'm not sure if this is not a smart idea. Because you have a tunnel right there, so you could... sod it. We'll just shoot everything into the Ravenous. I don't know. But better dead than not dead, I guess. T5, so 3s. 3 at AP3, damage 4. And I'll just put my hazardous.
They're dead, Jack.
Hazardous there. Hazardous for that one. It's fine. Hazardous for the 4 wound one. It's fine. Okay.
That was a lot of points that I've lost. So 1, 2, 5.
Yeah.
260.
I'm not going to be making any good case for Tau on this particular game, I don't think. Okay. So then the 2 piranhas are going to shoot this Neurolictor. They will fire all 4 of their Seeker missiles just because we need to try and get hits.
Yep, just stealth.
Yeah, we're hitting on 5s. Okay, sure. Strength 14, so 2s. So that's 2 on the invuln, I think. Yeah.
Loves it.
The 2 fusions gets 1 hit and 1 wound.
No, it does not love that.
Yeah.
How many damage?
It's minimum 5.
Okay, he's out of there.
Okay, and then in terms of actiony stuff, we're going to use the Ethereal. We're going to use the Crute. And we're going to use the Vespid for my recover. Take advantage of the new ending at the end of my turn for recover rather than yours.
I would say, guys, don't read too much into this. I did a bit of a yeet turn to try and early knockout blow Jack, and it did not work.
Yeah, I mean...
Jack only got good dice rolls because I made that play. Like, Jack wouldn't have got the good dice rolls if I didn't make that silly play. So it was worth a go, though. I think if I got a 9 on this chart, maybe a 1 inch better charge on either the Harrispecs or the Raveners, it would have been easier.
Yeah, because if you pick up
the Trigon, that would have been interesting. Yeah,
if you pick up the Pathfinders, then you can pile in with the Harrispecs into the Riptide, and the Riptide is dead, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was. Yeah. Oh, just to So Shekel mentions it's ignore mods. Or is that just turn 3 and 5 as well? It's unclear, I think. I think it's... Because the way it's written, I think it's referring to turns 3 and 5. I've seen some people argue that it's the whole game. I think you could take it either way. I'm going off the basis of they didn't change Montcar's second part to be all game. So they probably just want both these attachments to be in their specific 3-turn period, is my logic behind it. So I'm just going to play it as that. And then we can, and then if I'm wrong, I at least I haven't cheated anyone, right? But yeah, okay. That is it. I say it, but that was pretty solid. That was probably some of the most. That's quite good targets for the for some of this stuff here. So 6 points for recover since we finished at the end of my turn now, and I've got 3 units doing it. 4 points for display of might since I've managed to clear the midfield.
Yeah.
And I did get 3 points for primary that turn. So it's on you. End of 5 phase, I guess if you want to pick anything up then.
Well, I'm tempted. So I'm trying to think because I'm going to have 2 CP. So the things you want to do in this attachment is you want to pick stuff up. So I could pick up my Trigon and my Morlock, which would be interesting because then I get the Mortals again. But I also want to reroll charges, and I also want to teleport the Screamer Killer through this wall. That's 3 CP that I need. So I need to decide which one I don't do. I think it's teleport the Screamer Killer through the wall. But at that point, what's kind of scary, really, is I can't piecemeal you units. I have to go. This game could be finished in turn 3, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Because I can't piecemeal you units. There's no point because you're just going to absolutely batter me on points. So I need to try and really hurt you this turn, which means I have to use all my assets. So I think we're going to spend a CP and we're going to pick up the Trigon Prime and we're going to trick up the Morlock. All right. I will take a challenger card, Jack.
Will you? Start of the battle round, you're 3 points ahead.
Oh, am I? No. Really?
Yeah, because you got 8 primary in the first turn, I only got 3. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay.
that's what balanced it out.
Fine. So I will take 3 primary then. And then my secondaries are secure no man's land, extend battle lines. I mean, that is a beauty if it all works.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. Oh, that's really rough. That's really
that was a super impressive display from the Sunforgers, to be fair.
Yeah,
kind of shooting the ideal target. It's 5s rolling, so super swingy, and I got the good end of it, I'll be really honest. But yeah, that was really good for them. Yeah, these broadsides feel really good as well. These solo broadsides, I quite like these. Better than I thought they were going to be, but yeah, that's cool.
So I would like. Oh,
I need to.
This Riptide to take a battle shock test.
This one, the 14 wound one.
Yeah.
5. He fails, so I shall get a token for him. Sustain was clutching that turn. Imagine sustain 2. Well, yeah, exactly.
Right, guys, are you ready for the full yeet? Are you ready?
Actually, Davey, I need to, because I totally forgot. John Black asked some Tyranid-based questions, and I didn't want to miss them, and then I just missed them. So I want to ask you these before you go into your turn.
Go for it.
Right, so he said, not sure if you saw, but I'm looking at multiple zone throat bricks, especially if you're loading up on some cheap melee. Von Ryan's Leapers, Warriors, Gene Stealers. Maybe even Toxic Creep could work. Rapid ingress into a tunnel. Use the move to get his Mortal's ability into the mix, and his ranged and melee love the detachment roll.
So, I mean, for me, right, I when I first got this detachment, my instant, and I tried to be positive about everything. I was like, this is cool, but it's going to have limitations because at the end of the day, your opponent has all the agency on what you do here. Yes, they know you can come in 6 inches, and it's an amazing ability to come in 6 inches away. But as Jack has just shown you, you can screen it. And you can say, well, you can absolutely charge these Fire Warriors, and then I'm going to take you to pieces after it. Now, don't get me wrong. I made a bit of a gamble there to see if I could do some really cool damage. But at the end of the day, the tricky thing is if you're bringing up all the melee, like that's the challenge you're going to have. That's why I think if you look at Vanguard Marines, for example, the classic uppy downy detachment. If you look at the Necron one, Hypercrypt. But if you think of those 2 detachments, they really benefited from all the shooting, right? This is essentially an uppy downy detachment with extra steps. So once you think to yourself, okay, well, I'm doing that, shooting is better because your shooting units are more likely to survive than a combat unit. If I brought down loads of zone throps there, I'm not having to roll charges. I'm just attacking. So all of a sudden it becomes more powerful, I think. I think shooting will end up being the way to go, shooting or drowning people in OC. I love the idea of multiple zone throat bricks. It's definitely something I'm going to try. I just don't know if you can fit enough stuff in your list to do it. But it'll be fun to see. But no, it's a great point, John, and I'm sure you'll do great. You're a good player. Like me in this game. Right, okay, let's go. I've done that. I've given my synapse out. We are full yeeting. Right. This fella is going to go 6 to there. 6, 3 to there. What's that charge looking like?
7.
No one fails 7-inch charges, right? Well, either way, he's dead next turn, so he's going for it.
I have no Seeker missiles here anymore. It's just fusions. So.
Oh, you mean just melters? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just melters. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Anti-tank. You could call it that, I suppose. And the Ravenous stay where they are. I think the Gargoyles stay where we are because we need something to have in turn 3.
These poor Vespit aren't long for this world, I feel.
They're going to advance 1 inch there.
Yep, no worries.
Screamer Killer is going to move to. Yeah, we're going to. Okay, we're going to. Yeah, we do that. Okay. Right. Reserves. I'm going to bring this lad in normally.
I'll put out an aura for you. 9, there you go. Oh, basically dead on. Done it by eye. You're getting good at this TTS thing, Davey.
Yeah. Can you do this? Can you do these 2 boys for me?
These guys, yeah.
Sure. I've literally just picked up my tunnel.
No worries.
All right. So if we go here, I think. Actually, let me just move a little bit closer here. This is the only bad thing about playing. Morlock's my favorite unit. One of my favorite units.
So
one bad thing is the constant measuring of where things are.
He can come in within 6, though, right? If he comes in within 9 of a tunnel.
So, interesting debate point. Morlocks don't get their mortal wound ability if they do that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's only when it comes in from using Deep Strike, and that's not using Deep Strike.
Interesting. Okay.
Can I get within 12 inches of that bloody thing? No. Okay, fine. So that's fine. Right, could you do them at 6 inches now for me?
The same units?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Alright, so Dragon Prime is going to try and punch the suits at the big things in the face. That is a big old charge, that one, isn't it? Ugh. So I can't even do that.
John Black says, not sure if you spotted it, but the tunnel strat doesn't have an engagement range qualifier. It can teleport out of combat and shoot.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think you mentioned that earlier.
Pretty good. I did, yeah, it's pretty good.
So these are the cool Raveners. I feel like some forges do tend to be a one and done unit, but I mean, what a one. What a one before they were done.
What a one, yeah.
I think you can use the Morlock ability if you come in within 6, you know.
It's well, you know, one of those things that's not been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you've just done this annoyingly, Jack.
Better to be lucky than good, I think, in this case.
Guys, have you done the 6 inches on this one?
Yeah, 6 inches.
Oh, yeah. This oval base is killing me, man. Okay. Might have to rethink this. Do we just secure our primary over here? Let's do that. I think I have to. I need to kill them. So they can still do that, right? That moves. I'm interested to see if these Raveners do a dent on these guys. That's what I'm interested to see.
So their thing is 4 up in done. So it's whether I can roll 4 ups. Got tunnels here, tunnels here.
So maybe we go here then instead, right? Because I need to take you off some point. Now, this guy could get battle shocked, and I could shadows next turn, which is kind of cool. Because then I've got synapse coming from here. I'll have synapse from the guy there. So I'd get these 3 units with that one. So let's see what that does first. We're going to oh god, I'm just in the open now. This sucks. Go there. Go there.
In the Bugwatch channel, someone did the maths on the new full 10-man Ravener unit. There's something like 52% to tap. Big stuff. T11, 18 wounds. That's pretty sick. T11. What's T11, 18 wounds? I think it tanks that use that kind of profile. And there's like T12, 18 wound stuff, but... Oh, like a knight, of course. No. I don't know. I'm sure you can educate me.
Oh, man. I think we're just doing this. Screw it. Right. Okay. We're here.
You said you were going for the yeet, so...
We have to do the yeet, mate. We have to do the yeet. So, same again. Right. So, this guy comes in here and triggers on these guys. So, please do a battle shock test for these Kroot carnivores.
Kroot carnivores. They are all good.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm not. Sorry, I'm completely doing this wrong. Right, Kroot carnivores. What happens? They take 3 mortal wounds, and you take a battle shock test, which you've passed.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
So let's go 1, 2, 3, I suppose.
Nice. And for the Sunforged, they take D3 mortals for 1 mortal.
Yep.
And for the Ghost Kill, is D3 mortals for 2 mortals.
That's him.
Nice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Then we bring in the Prime, I think, and we're going to bring in.
That's the Trigon coming up from below.
That is the rumbling of the ground. Definitely not my near.
That is the Trigon coming from below.
We're going to bring this guy down, and we're going to trigger. Here, wasn't it? And we'll try and trigger on these piranhas here.
Ah, that's a Lancer, 50%.
1 mortal on the piranhas.
Okay. Good. 1 more.
I'm just going to close this window.
Hey,
this Ghost King is absolutely hurting me.
My original version of this list had 3 Ghost Kills in it instead of Riptides.
So I think we're going to go there. We're going to charge the Ghost Kill.
Yep.
And then we're going to consolidate onto the objective, but not touching the terrain. I think that's the plan. No, we'll just put that guy there. So these guys are going to charge here. These are going to charge there, and then we kind of just see what happens there. I think, unfortunately. I need to reroll my charges. So yeah, we're not going to bring the Screamer Killer in. I could scream at them. We will bring the Screamer Killer in.
Well, did you spend the CP on your turn? This turn?
This turn, I'm spending it now. 1 CP on. Oh yeah, have you passed the turnover? You haven't passed the turnover.
That's the problem.
So I'm going to spend that on bringing the Screamer Killer through the wall. Fuck it. Right, we're doing it. Full yeet. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh man, this is so bad. Right, we're going to do it. Let's do some. So he has got synapse, so that's kind of fun. So we're going to do some
Tau Tactics in the chat. Going to have to watch stuff to work today. Good to see you on Tower Jack. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate going to watch your. I watched your video on stuff to do next with Tau, or good units that got buffed to Tau. And I have taken that on board with the 3 solo broadsides.
So Screamer Killer.
Yep.
Going to scream at these crew.
They do a stealth thing. I forgot to say that last time, but
Oh, the crew do.
yeah,
that's cool. I just got 9 shots.
Okay.
We are hitting on now 5s, rolling 1s.
Come on, crew.
And 2s, 3 wounds, -2 on damage.
1, 2, 3. So
That's
the
fine.
crew.
The Trigons thing I think is really short range, 12 inches, so that's not going to be in range there. The Raveners will shoot him with their silly flamer.
Yeah. I did have a question about that because is it the Prime that has that gun?
Oh, actually, it's not. It's just one of them. I should have really flagged it.
Nice. Yeah, they're not. They're not even in range. So.
Fair enough. It's 12 inches on it, right?
Hmm.
That's cool, mate. No bother. Right.
Invasion Fleet crit on 5 strat makes them 36 wounds average. Holy hell!
That's good. It's pretty good. So their flamer is range 12. So I'll put it into this 4 wound geezer here.
Yep, makes sense.
So everyone ready to see what that flamer can do, right? D6 +3 for 6.
Is this anti-vehicle monster as well, or is it just
No,
combat
that's their normal attacks.
Right. Okay.
Strength 6. So that's 4 wounds, and that is -1/1 damage.
So 3s.
Not cover.
I failed 2 of them, so I'm down to 2.
It's not bad. Right. The neurotank will flame these. I feel like my lucks are really going to run out here, and I'm going to fail a lot of 6-inch charges. 2d6 shots for 4. Strength is 5, so 3s.
Okay.
That's 3 saves at -1/2 damage.
I take 2.
No bueno. The gargoyles will shoot them. That is 5 saves at no AP.
4 ups.
Oh my God.
One.
God damn it, Jack. Our respect's tongue is going to go at Piranha. Hits. Strength is, I want to say it's 6, 7.
Oh, I'm T7, so that's
Strength 6.
I'm T7.
Boo. Cool. So I think I'm into charges. Oh, God, this is so painful. Right, okay. Are you ready? We're going to do it again, guys. We're going to make all our charges. Trigon Prime into the Ghost Kill. 6. Thank you. Raveners into the Sunforge. Thank you. We will go 6. Why are you not measuring? Don't try raw dogging charges at home, guys. So could he base that? No. So he can go this way. Can that guy base that? No. So he's going to go over here. Like there or something. Okay. Cool. We're going to try the Screamer Killer into that unit as well. So we need a 7. That's kind of cool. Oh, if you can fit, actually. Fit his big old booty.
You could have fang jangled this, right? You could have had this tier and left space there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, guys, we're playing Ruler Call as well. Right? So.
Exactly.
Right, and then we're going to, this charge, if I make this charge, it's stupid, but we're going to do it. That is an 8. Is it an 8 to the model?
No, I think it's 7. We said 7 when we looked at it before.
Hey, no rerolls ones there. And we're going to even try a Neuro Tyrant into these boys because they're annoying, which is an 8.
Oof, cool. Easy money.
All right. We're doing the things, guys. Right. Hey, Jack, you're not going to interrupt, are you? Lols. Right, we'll do the cool one. We're going to do the hyperadaptive ravenous first. So we'll do the prime because it's easy. It's top of the list, right? So these guys have sustained hits all the time. They hit on. He's hitting on. He's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So yep, 2 2s go out, but we get a sustained. And these are strength 6, so I'm on 4. What's your toughness?
5.
Oh, I love that. So these are just 3s to wound, twin linked. So that is 5 saves at -2 damage.
So on the invuln, fail 3 of them. So that is 1, 2, and 3 on this guy. So almost some 5 wounds.
Cool. And then we've got 4 times 3 attacks. That's 12. 3's rolling 1s. Ooh, look at all those re-rolling 1s. And that's 3 sustained. Yeah, these guys are cracked, man.
How many points are they?
These are strength 6. These are 165 points.
That's pretty
they are twin linked. So please another 9 at -2 damage as well.
So that's another 4 fails. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on 1 wound.
Cool. And then they will. I forgot what was the nearest model, which is still this guy.
Yeah.
Cool. Screamer Killer will just wiggle in. 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. And then these are strength 11 because I've got synapse, so 2s to wound. That many -2, 3 damage.
-2, you said?
-2, 3 damage, yeah.
Okay, so 1 pass, 1 fail, and then I'm on 5 ups, so that's a dead commander.
The commander has a 5-up invul.
No, he has no invuln.
Oh, even worse.
You have to pay extra money. You have to pay a weapon slot if you want that.
So my 3-inch won't get me to the objective. So we are staying there with our balls in the air, ready to die. Trigon Prime. At least we're killing stuff this time, guys. So he has 12 attacks. Now this is cool. So this guy has got the enhancement. So he's hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. Good job. So that's all of them hitting. And he's strength 11, so 3s. So that is 8 saves at -2, 3 damage.
8 saves. Okay, so I will ignore 2 with my drones and take 6. And then it's 4 ups then, right? If you're -2.
Oh, fuck this guy.
So I managed to get the high end of that one. And then take 6 damage. There we go. Then a 4.
Cool. So, well. Get in.
That's right. We know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. And then we filled that one. So then it's over to you, mate. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I won't roll ghost kill attacks. I'm hitting on 6s now. Cool. So points wise, you have to secure and extend, right?
I've got small secure.
And you get an extend for this one, right? Because you're OC 4 on a prime?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Okay, yeah, you take it off me then.
So 4 points and 2. All right.
Okay, cool. Right. So, do you want to roll for your
Oh, yeah.
mirror tyrant to punch me in the face?
Yeah, 6 attacks. Let me just double check these all. Profile, 6 attacks. Hits on 3s. Nice. Rerolling on the 1. Cool. This might work. Strength 6. T4 or 3? 3.
Just T4.
T4. These guys are stronger than crew. That's bananas.
Yeah.
No AP, 1 damage.
They've got strong exoskeletons. 2 die, unfortunately.
Nice. Cool. Should have rolled the charge for him. Never mind. Cool. So that's the end of my turn, mate. So I'll pass it over to you. Get rid of these secondaries. I'm scoring on the secondaries, which is nice. Not maximum though.
Right, so obviously I can't pick anything up. They'll go into my missions, which are Storm Hostile and Establish Locus.
Cool. Cool.
Get rid of this Battleshot token, and then I
For now, because I'm going to
test
shadow
this.
you.
Yeah, so I'm going to test for this Riptide on 2 dice. He fails it. I'm going to test for this Ghost Kill. Go on, Ghost Kill. He passes it. And then this Crew Carnivore, I'm actually going to spend a CP to auto pass because I have 6 CP at the moment. So
Well, whoa. Do the shadows first, then do this. Because if you fail the shot, you can't auto pass the shadows.
oh, do I get that choice?
No. So you do the shadows. You do the shadows first,
Yeah.
and then if you pass with the crew, then you would spend the CP to auto pass. But if you fail with the crew, you won't spend the CP to auto pass.
I thought I had to do my normal Battle Shocks first, and then you would.
No, the
Shadows
battle
me.
shocks. So that's the end of the command phase, isn't it? It's the battle shock step.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right, so I'll do Shadows first then and see if we get.
And they will all be at -1. And if you're within 6 inches of these, which is only going to be this guy, and I think these boys will be at -2. Everyone else is at -1.
Okay, so the Crew, he fails it.
Yeah.
And then the Ghost Kill for his. So he's okay. So yeah, now I have to make a second one, right?
Yes.
Okay. G passes the Ghost Kill.
Yep, -2. Yep.
And then the Riptide fails it. Oh, you got one already. And then the Stealth Suits, they fail it as well.
Cool. This fella.
Okay. He is all good.
Only -1 for him. Yep.
Yep. That guy.
Normally, right?
7 is a fail.
What leadership are they? Yeah, the 7. So he's at -1.
Mhm.
So a 7 would be a fail. Yeah.
Yep.
What did you roll for this guy? Did you roll a 7 or an 8?
I rolled an 8.
So he'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Devilfish is a fail because everything's 7 in town.
I love it in Tau.
The Broadside is a fail.
Makes it worth it.
And the Ethereal, he's brave as heck.
And is he on that objective? He's the aim for him to be on the objective.
Well, this is sticky anyway.
Fine.
The Stealth Suit's over here. Fail it.
It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. You ready?
The Piranhas also fail.
Ooh, sorry, Jack.
I mean, this is just normal, right? For playing Tau into Tyranids. So. Right, okay. So we've got 1 unit that isn't Battle Shock. 2 actually.
It makes you feel better. I'm going to be dead still. Oh, you can't guide now, right?
Correct. We cannot guide with anything that has got the
guys, you're telling me there's a chance.
Locus. Luckily, the Ghost Kill is still not Battle Shocked. We got away with that one. So, this unit in the very corner that I've not is also Battle Shocked. So we have no Stealth Suits this turn. Cool. Right. So,
I see.
We need to get Storm.
Right, let's see what the chat's saying while you're having a think.
Get Locus.
John Black is the chat man. I like John Black. Yep. As soon as Shadow of the War is any time in the command phase. Yeah, it is any time in the command phase, but why on earth would you do it in the Battle Shock step? So yeah.
Yeah, I think Tau has the second worst leadership in the game. I think only Votan has worse leadership than them, which is actually hilarious. considering you would think that's like meant to be something they're good at.
So I think, and again, I think you'd have to call a judge on it. But if I was the judge, for me, the battle shock step is at the end of the command phase. So you can't do your battle shock step, battle shock test, and then trigger shadows because you're in the battle shock step. So I kind of feel like you'd have to do it before, and that's kind of always how I've played it. Happy for people to disagree, but that's how I would do it.
It's kind of a weird one, right? Because it's like the battle shock step is a part of the command step, but it's like what is like it's kind of it's just defined a little bit strangely, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's just focus on getting the stuff that we can.
But no, that's what I like about this Jack is I feel like there's a chance not everything dies now, which is pretty fun. So far, guys, let me have a little review on some of the units. So the Morlocks, I can see why people don't want to take them in this detachment because you actually want to get up close and personal, and the Morlocks have to come 9 inches away to do their thing. Unless you're playing against like tons of infantry, it kind of feels a little bit. It feels bad me using these right now. I'd much rather be bringing in Raveners behind a wall, creating the tunnel, and then everyone else running out. So I could have spent 145 points here on more Haruspex or more Screaming Killers. And they would be doing more than what the Morlocks are doing right now. The Rapid Ingress Trigon, my fault. But if he got that charge off and killed those 2 Piranhas, I'd have been quite happy with it because the Piranhas are a bit of a ball ache.
Yeah, that would have been like a bit. I mean, this right flank could be way stronger for you, right? Because I wouldn't have killed that Nerelictor.
And it's a 6-inch charge. I think I'm very lucky I made all my charges there, and it was kind of Jack to let me position that Screamer Killer in such a way. I think obviously using the reroll charges strat is way better than getting more charges off. So then perhaps you're using more. I mean, the Screamer Killer and a Trigon are not too dissimilar. They've got the same, there's a little bit here and there, but you can bring the Trigon in from Deep Strike. You don't have to spend the CP to do it necessarily. So maybe you take another Trigon. No, it's interesting, isn't it? Interesting. I can't believe those Raveners did that much. I think that's pretty good. How many points is that unit of?
It's 150 for the unit, and the character is 120.
Well, they needed a Screamer Killer's help to get through it. But I'm really interested to see if they could do anything into a Riptide, because they're anti-vehicle, anti-monster 5-up for no good reason. With twin linked, and there's no way to give them dev wounds before you. I don't think there is anyway. Before you go digging.
Oh, did I get a bonus CP from my ethereal? I do. I go up to 7 because I definitely need that. You're not stood an objective, so I have nothing I can actually use.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely going to use CP, right? Oh, hang on.
I'm just going to advance this guy for 1, just so I can get behind the wall. In fact, no, I'm going to roll it until I get 3. So another 2 here. Got that. There we go. That should be enough. Right. Okay. Might as well throw some grenades and stuff, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, Archimedes. Wait, Votan have worse really. Yeah, they are leadership 7 on everything apart from I think they're like a Grimnir. Even the special characters don't have leadership 6, and then Tau have leadership 7 on everything apart from the ethereal, but the special characters have 6. So yeah, we just skirt above in the Votan, which is just really weird. Okay. Let's remind myself what the strats in this detachment are, because I'm just not using them. I did draw missions, didn't I? Yeah, I drew
Storm hostile and establish locust.
Yeah.
Which I guess these breaches are doing, right? They're going to establish locust.
No, they're going to shoot something. Well, it depends. It depends what. I guess it depends what's.
You could recycle your secondary and see if you got to bring it down.
I wouldn't have done that before you've rolled your thingy.
Well, you don't have to until the end of your command phase.
I guess that's true. No, I'm fine with it as it is.
Okay.
Right, let me just make sure I don't forget. So we've got tempting chat we can't use because you're not an objective. Coordinate to engage we might use this turn. Might be worth it. Point blank ambush. Give me some bonus AP. That might be worth it. Photon grenades and combat imparcation. Okay, right, cool. So, what guiding can we do? I can guide with this broadside, which I will do, and I will guide into the Screamer Killer. And I can go with the Ghost Keel, which I will do, into these Raveners. And I could do it with the...
It's not an action, is it?
No, it's not an action.
No, so you can fall back and do it, yeah.
You have to be eligible to shoot as the qualifier. So that's that. So just these 2 units, and yeah, let's give it a roll. So Riptide, the 2-wind Riptide is going to shoot these Raveners.
Mm-hmm.
So 5. He doesn't take hit modifiers because of carry on, but he doesn't anyway. But yeah, so it's going to be 3s with 6s for sustained. So basically 5 hits, and then strength 8, so 3s, I think.
Yep.
3 at AP 3.
Damage 2 or 3.
4.
4. All right, 3 down. Yeah.
Okay. The melter gun gets 2 hits and 2 wounds at AP 4. Be within melter range, so
yeah. So
first one kills
looking
one.
for all this one, he's got 6 wounds.
only 1 damage, so it goes to 3. And then my missile drones, 1 hit and 1 wound at AP 1.
He's all right.
Okie dokie. Right. Then let's do hazardous. Don't fail it. The Ghost Keel will shoot this same unit. He's just going to be on 4s though, because he has used his laser beam to guide someone. And 3s, 3 at AP 2. You will get cover if I can see the whole model there.
Is this on the guy?
Yeah, the prime dude.
Nah, it's not looking good. Oh, he's down. Damage 1, please, sir. 2.
3 damage.
Nah, he's dead.
Hazardous for him. We pass the hazardous. Right. Broadside 1, going to shoot the Screamer Killer. We'll use our Seeker Missile. So the Railgun. And 3s. 1 at AP 4.
6s. Nope.
Damage is 4.
Down to 6. Oops. Sorry, I'm going to have to Control Z that. Sorry. I deleted him for some reason.
We'll wait for the game to reload it.
Sorry.
That's
I
right.
deleted him.
Cool. Yeah, so Seeker Missile. Did I roll up before? Actually? Oh, gosh.
No, you did the D6 damage one.
Yes, yeah, okay. Right, so 2 hits for that one. And 2 wounds at AP 3.
From this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to go through. He's out.
10 damage, yeah.
Classic 10. Does he explode? No.
Random, what's the shortcut for reducing wounds on the model? It's numpad 2 is the one for that. Right, okay. Third Riptide. I guess is going to go for the Morlocks. That's what you can see. On 4s. 2 sustains.
Ah.
No wounds, though. The Melter. No hits.
Oh, wow.
Drones. 2 hits, 2 sustained, and then 5s. Nope, nothing. Hazardous. Which we pass. See, that is the thing with Riptides. They are only strength 8, so they can just not wound sometimes. So they advance. You have not shot, so I guess you'll shoot the Morlock. 2 shots. and use the Seeker Missile as well, I guess. So heavy though, so you get 3s of hits.
Who's this one?
This is this one here.
Oh, did he not move?
This one didn't move. No, this one
Oh, thank
moved, and this one moved.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it's 1 dev wound and 1 AP4, but you get cover.
Okay. New.
Damage is 6 damage.
Phew.
The missile is a miss, and then I'm nowhere in 18, so that's that. Just getting to the reason the breaches didn't guide. Can you not guide in action? You can guide in action. I wanted to keep them alive to shoot the stuff that was here, but my broadsides just popped off, and as did the Riptides and Ghost Kills to kill this stuff. So I didn't end up needing them. So now they can just do the action in the middle, which is fortunate.
Which is nice.
Yeah. All right, let's do the Piranha shooting the Haruspecs.
Interesting.
2
Come on,
melters,
Haruspecs. Oh, God.
2 hits and a sustain.
5s, though?
5s.
Oh, stop it, Jack. Come on. I need a melter, right? So it's +2 or +4?
It's +4 for a melter gun on a Piranha.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He doesn't
if you cover. That's just for the sake of what was the damage? 20. Okay, sure. Oh no, it was 24. But okay, sure. I mean, and then I guess this broadside will shoot the Morlock, who uses Seeker Missile. 1 hit. 1 wound at AP4, and you will get cover. I can't see some of the base.
Goes through.
Damage is 3.
3 down to 5.
Seeker Missile misses because I'm not guided and I'm not held still. And 2 Seeker Missiles. So 2 missile drones are in range for 1 hit with sustained and no wounds. Okay. Right. I guess the transport could have done the mission as well. Oh no, they're a little bit out of range, but I could have done it. Oh no, he couldn't. He's battle shocked. Right. Do the mission with breaches. That is. I was on 3. Yeah. No, I wasn't. Oh yeah, I was. No. Oh yeah, my home, of course. So it's 4 for Storm for getting the one in the top left up here.
Yeah.
Because I had 3 on there, you had 4, right? And
Yes.
I've now got 5.
You've got 5, yeah.
And then establish
no. These guys are battle shocked.
What? Sorry.
These are battle shocked.
So they were. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I just forgot that. Don't worry. You didn't have anything on the middle. You have, yeah, no, I just forgot that. Right, okay. We'll just hold it because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, you'll have it at the end of the start of next turn, won't you?
Yeah, because we can just hold it until the end of your turn.
All right.
Okay, and that makes it your turn.
Oh, I don't want to pick anything up.
I'm actually the challenger now, so I get a challenger card.
How on earth are you getting
So 7 points down. My challenger card is Great Haste. I get D6 bonus movement to one of my units, and I get 3 points, or I get 3 points if I have 1 or more units in your deployment zone.
I'm going to pick this. Oops. Pick these Raveners up for free. I'm not.
Archimedes, Piranhas, the secret MVP of Tau. People don't realize. Yeah, I mean, sometimes. I mean, there's nothing I can say. What can I say at this point, really?
Okie dokie. So over to me. Will you just pass the?
Oh,
the
yeah. Sorry.
Quite all right.
Only on 8 CP.
So I get an 8 for primary. Are you on 8 CP?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Defend stronghold and bring it down. Okay. Please tell me these are vehicles and not like cavalry or something.
No, they are vehicles.
Great. Okay. So we're going to try and battle shock this ghost kill.
I always say 4 to 6 piranhas to tank / transport hunt early and set a tempo. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think in Calyon you want at minimum 1 unit, but I think 2 is very good as well. It's just I don't know if you play on UKTC maps like Comedies, but I always find they can be a little bit hard to deploy. If you take a couple of, if you take like 4 or more, so that's kind of what I'm wary of a lot of the time with them. But the trick I think with them is to expect nothing, and then anything they do is a bonus. Like this game, they just absolutely just decided to be heroes of the greater good.
I'll try and battle shock the ghost kill for the lols.
Yep. So he fails it. So he is now battle shocked.
Yay.
Now we're all battle shocked.
Bring it down, defense roll.
Quivering in our boots.
So if I kill a single vehicle now, it's 4 points, right? Is that right? Vehicle unit.
Yeah, you just kill the vehicle unit and you get 4 points. Using the newest attached with 6-inch extra range. Yeah, I really like piranhas in experimental prototype cadre. I was mentioning it earlier, the plus strength bonus and the sustained lethal on them is really cool. I nearly killed a greater demon, great and clean one. That's it. On turn 1 with one of those at the 6+ invitational. I'm going down, I think, 1 wound. So close, yet so far. I was just hoping I would explode from my hazardous.
So I've got some interesting options here. I can take your home objective, which will hamper your primary score.
You can.
That would involve bringing the Raveners down over here, and then bringing a monster up to then just,
Charge.
Yeah, just charge there, which seems very good. But I also have to deal with these piranhas because I've got defense stronghold. So I could spend a CP to just get rid of defense stronghold. Because I don't think I'm going to score much primary from the rest of this game. But getting a monster here, to like the Trigon on there, is really annoying for Jack. Because he can't probably shoot it with this fella because he's too slow.
I think that's the 9-inch bubble.
That's the 9-inch. I could definitely get 5 Raveners in there.
Can you?
5 Raveners? Let's have a look.
Close. I think you probably can.
Oh, no, maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're right, sorry. That's the 9-inch wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can move it across, yeah. And then we'll do that, and then shoot that theory.
On the board, yeah.
Morlock has to do with that. And then...
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get those ones in, Davey, unfortunately.
Oh, they're not going to fit?
No, because these guys were hanging off the board before, that's all.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can...
No, okay, they're not in. Makes my life easier, mate, don't worry. So we're not taking that objective. Unless I wanted to 6-inch with a well, I can't 6-inch with a Trigon. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Get rid of all get rid of all erase all drawn lines, then gets rid of the circles for the units that you generate. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Okay, well, right.
I probably won't be overwatching you.
Don't you probably me. So they go there. But you can -2 to my charge, right?
And I can get back in the transport.
Ah, that's filthy. Right, I think first things first, I'm going to roll in advance on this Neurotyrant. Lovely. So he's going to get to the objective. So these boys, they could charge piranhas. You can't fall back and shoot. What's the range on their fusions? 12.
Yeah, just 12-inch range. They are the same as a normal Imperial Melter gun. They're just Melter 4 rather than Melter 2.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to advance the no, we're not going to advance the guy. Let's say they can't advance and charge. They're not that good. So they're just going to go.
What do you have in reserve at the moment? Is it just the Raveners?
Just the Raveners, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just Melter 4. Yeah. Maybe I don't respect the Piranhas enough. I know I just treat them as like a kind of a nothing unit. I think because I let them die too often, too early. But when I think back on it, the amount of things and the amount of damage I've been able to do with Piranhas, yeah.
I just realised that the Trigon can't get around the corner there.
Yeah, he doesn't fit.
Okay, right. So these guys are gonna not do that. They're gonna come back in. The Morlock is going to try and do that job for me. This guy's going to move. Why are they? Why is there no? No, it's not going to work. You're going to score primary, and I don't like it.
I kind of just hope to throw as much shit on this point, and hopefully you can't get it all. This is a bit of a. It's more like it's come to the wrong side of town, I feel like.
Yeah. And then if he just comes out of that tunnel, yeah, but then you just run back in the transport, don't you? You evil so and so. Well, if I just go there, I can do the dual charge, can't I? I can say I'll charge that one or that one. So I can come in 9 inches away from the token. As long as I'm within 9, which is there or thereabouts. Just move back a little bit. I just need to make sure I'm 6 inches away. Will you just measure 6 inches from your things here, please? Oh, I can't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, there, I can't.
Okay.
Yes, I'm there.
I think you've got diagonal distance measuring on as well, which might be I think it's a bit harder for me.
It's like there, and I've got 6 inch charge for that or that.
Yeah. I might as well go for an Overwatch this thing with the breaches because I've just got CP to burn really. So
are you going to one shot me again, Jack?
No. I'm hitting you on 6s. I'm hitting with sustained, and okay. I've got 5s with no rerolls.
Okay.
So the breaches themselves, just 6 hits with the sustained, and then 5s. It's 3 at AP1. You get cover.
We take 1 damage 2, right?
You get cover though, right? So
it's a 3-up save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it no AP?
No, it's AP1.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the character gets 2 hits with sustained, and he's winning you on. He's only showing 5. He's winning on 5s because he's got precision. 1 at AP3. 2 damage.
He's alright.
Okay, and then his drones get 4 hits basically, and then 6s with twin linked. Actually, it would be 5s with twin linked, but either way. So it's 2 AP3 damage 1s and 1 AP0 damage 1.
So 1 goes through at damage 1, and 1 is hit, so he takes 1.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we'll go 6 inches away from them. So 1 Ravener there. And we'll try 6 inches away from them. So 1 Ravener there.
So yeah, a smart person would have saved it for the Raveners, but actually, I wouldn't have got all the Raveners. I wouldn't have been in range of all the Raveners, I don't think so.
Don't worry, I'm going to fuck this up totally. Don't worry. Right. Okay. So then we're into shooting. We're going to put some shots into this ghost kill from him.
Yep, you should be within 12, right? Yeah.
Say again.
Just make sure you're within 12. That's all, mate.
Hi. I think it might be. It's 5 or 6 shots. Let me just double check. Yeah, 6. So hitting on 4, 3s rolling once.
It is stealth though.
So 4s rolling once. Strength 5. So just 1 wound at no AP.
2+. That's it.
Cool. Raveners have no guns. He's got no guns. These guys have just ran over there. So I think we're at the charges then. So these Raveners are going to try and charge the Fire Warriors.
Yeah, we'll just get in the trans. So if you have 2 things that activate,
sorry, I'm going to spend a CP. Sorry, I'm going to spend a CP to reroll charges from this Morlock.
Yeah, no worries. 6-inch aura, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, from this guy because it has to be someone who came in this turn.
Yeah, no worries. So if you have 2 things that resolve at the same time, so like photon grenades, when you declare a charge, and combat invocation just after you declare a charge. Like, how do those get resolved? Do I do both?
I think you do. You have to declare that you're doing both of them, and then I would choose which order they go in because it's my turn.
Okay.
So I would say get in the transport, and then
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. No, that's fine. So we'll get in the transport, and that is a CP for me.
Okay.
Because interesting, you only have to be within 3 of the transport rather than wholly within to get in the transport with that stratagem.
So then these guys are now going to declare a charge into the stealth suits.
Yep.
10. That's very nice.
See, what I need to happen now is for this Riptide to explode and do D6 mortals in a big area. So this stuff, that'd be fun.
That's 11. That's definitely not getting there. Yeah, I could have done this better. So, actually, I don't know if I can do this.
You probably would have to declare a multi-charge on the Riptide as well then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just say you did that, that's fine. Otherwise, you're not going to fit, so...
I appreciate that. Thank you, Ray.
That's fine. If it's not possible to do it otherwise, then you might as well just... Yeah, you're good there.
So then now... now there's more like... I suppose I could turn his base and get within an inch of that guy. So we will declare that charge into him. Seven, so just go like... Just leave a space there. So
yeah, that's fine.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the... Trigon, which was a 6-inch charge into that. How much would it be into the...
Probably a 9, I would say. Yeah,
so
9.
I've got rerolled it, but I feel like that's a bit optimistic. So we'll go into the Riptide. And a 7. Whee.
You have a bit more movement because you've got vertical measuring on.
Oh, right, I see. Okay, cool.
So it gets you over the corner there.
Okay, right. So, and then this Morlock will go into these piranhas. Whee! Okay. Cool.
Here you go.
Right, so Trigon is going to go into the Riptide.
Mm-hmm.
So it is 12 attacks. 1 2s, rerolling 1s, because he is a prime. And then 2011s are 3s.
Prime.
So 9 saves, minus 2, 3 damage.
Watch me make 9 invulnerable saves. No. Do I blow up? I do blow up, actually. Okay.
That's interesting.
Right, that's a lot of stuff. So let's start with... I'll start with your stuff. So the Trigon Prime for 4 mauls.
4? Is it D6? Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Raveners for 3.
Okay, so 1 dies. We'll take that one.
Your Morlock, want to see it, for 5.
Oh, will it explode?
Yeah! Chain explosion!
So do yours first, and then I'll do that.
Yeah. So my Ghost Kill does die. Does that explode? No. The Stealths take 1. I'm not taking 1 yet. And then the other Riptide takes 2.
Neurolictor?
Oh, there's a Neurolictor there. 2. The Beast.
Stealth suits behind the wall? Or is anything behind the wall?
I did roll for them. They've already taken a wound.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool. Right, can he get to there? No, and he can't touch that guy. Okay, so he's just stood there. That's fine. Right, the Morlock. So D3 to my Trigon Prime. Of course he does. Down to 6. Ravenous. Yeah, another one dies.
The most ridiculous things happening on this TTS stream.
Yeah.
Sorry, was that 1 to my guy? Or your
No, that was my Neurolictor. To your group, 2 to them.
So
mate, I'm talking total bollocks.
What's up?
Morlocks don't explode.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason, none of the snakes explode.
Oh, okay.
Back on 9. Sorry, my bad. Got excited then.
So I need... Oh, that's not right. I want 3. Yeah, 3 to add. There we go.
So that's my OC plan gone. Probably. Right. So then the Raveners will pile in here.
So I'll just have to kill a couple in combat with Tau.
Easy. I don't think I'll kill you now because my new profiles are not... They're just not as plentiful. I like having more attacks.
Probably kill stealth suits, I think.
So we're on 3s, rolling 1s. Okay, that's pretty good. And then strength 6 twin linked. So 3s. Okay, that's fine. 8 at minus 2 damage.
5 ups? Yeah, they did. Oh, so that as well.
This game's pretty wild. Morlock here. So the Morlock... Oh, God, I haven't even used this profile in forever. It's 16 attacks. Threes rolling 1s. That's a lot of 1s to reroll. And then these are strength 8, so 3s. Oof. And these are minus 2, 1 damage.
That's pretty good. 1 damage, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I take 7. So that is 1, and then he's down to 3.
Oh, he's down to 3, you say?
Yeah.
Extra attacks.
Does the other one blow up?
On a 3. Misses, rerolling 1s. Oh, yes, let's go. It's anti-infantry 4-up, so I'm looking for a 6 here to do 3 dev wins. Oh, no, but strength's 5, so it does not win. Cool. And then you get to punch me back.
Okay, come on, Mr. Riptide, you can do it on 5s. No.
And the piranha?
Yeah, I guess so. No.
Nice, okay. So I'm going to bring it down for 4, I think.
Absolutely.
And my primary was 8. I'm going to hopefully get Secure Stronghold at the end. So we'll get rid of that. Do I just get rid of Secure Stronghold? No.
I can't get it off you.
Yeah, it's 3 points in it. Cool. And then I'll pass the turn to you, mate.
So end of your fight phase. So I
Can
can
you
get
up
the
and down these guys?
I can uppy downy stealth suits and ghost kills in this attachment,
Ah,
but they can't deep strike. So
okay.
so
Is it a stratagem?
it's stratagem. Oh yeah, you battle shocked anyway, so can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I can do that. So I still have Storm. Do I want to keep Storm? I think so, because I don't currently hold this. So we can take that if I kill some of these. Right, okay, let's see what we get. So we get 4. So I get I'm battle shocked everywhere, so for the most part. Is that crew still battle shocked? Yes. That's unbattle shocked. That's unbattle shocked. You're unbattle shocked.
Just the Riptide's fine as well.
Yeah, cool. Right. And then this guy doesn't need to test because he's not under half. Nice. So I do get an 8 this round because there's some stealths over here.
Yeah.
My second mission is Area Denial.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Do I get a bonus CP for my ethereal? I don't know what I'm over here for my ethereal. I do. I'm up to 8 again. Right, okay. So I think 8 leaves me a little short, but we can advance there. So we'll advance the stealth suits here in the building for 5. So that can go up to 13.
They don't have assault, do they, Jack?
No. They can advance and guide, though, because they've got
Oh,
marker drone.
I thought you said they're eligible to shoot.
Yeah, but they have a marker drone which overrides that rule.
Wow.
Let's go like that. Yeah, that's good. You'll find me you are. There's 10. Way over here in the middle. So I think we can get our breaches out there. Do some shoots.
Come on, Trigon Prime.
Doing our best first rank fire, second rank fire impression here. That should be totally within 9, I would imagine. Yeah, that's fine. This guy at the back. So that gets me a nice little area denial. We can get Storm if we can just kill these. That should be doable. We're going to fall back Piranha. Just into your deployment zone to get me my challenger card. And we're going to put some of these stealths on the other side of the wall. So we can see this Morlock. How far away are we here? 22. So if I go 5 straight towards you, I should be able to get in range for my plasma. Oh, math is hard. And we can put him to here, so he's sticking his butt out. So we're going to have one guide for there, one guide for there. And we need something for these guys. Mr. Whoops. Toggle. Measure movement. Well, what have you got not on the board?
Nothing. Everything's on the table
Everything's
now.
on the board, okay. So I'll just have him 1 inch away from the wall so he doesn't get charged through the wall, hopefully. Okay. What town detachment do you think is strongest into Custodes? Hard to say.
The one with, well, his Ret Cadre is rubbish now. You said, right?
Red Cadre, I think, has its place now, especially. I I don't think there's any detachment that's like particularly like better against Custodes. Carry-ons is pretty solid, right? If you're playing around breaches and stuff, because breaches quite like them. But
Oh, look, it's best in faction Theo from Black Crow Gaming. Well done, Theo, for your performance at Bristol. Sorry, Jack, carry on.
that's all right. That's fine. Just moving a bit closer, just so I get in range for stuff. Okay, that looks like it's it. So I'm going to go into my shooting phase. I'm going to shoot my lasers. So this unit stealth is going to shoot one laser here. We're going to shoot my second laser pointer at this Morlock. We're going to do a slightly less effective laser pointer at these guys from the Ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be all the laser pointers. So let's start with breaches. They're going to throw grenades at this Trigon Prime.
Ah, you. Cheating.
I actually say that. Am I cheating? I'm with an 8, right? Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
an 8.
yeah. I'm saying you're cheating because grenades are shit. Shit.
Well, okay. Fair enough then.
The dice have decided there's a story to tell today.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right, we'll shoot them next into the Trigon Prime.
Yeah.
We will spend a CP again for +1 AP because I'm within 9 inches of you. For the most part, I don't think this Cadre Fireblade is. Yeah, he's not, so the rest will though. So this is 2s, reroll on the 1s. We're sustained.
Oh, very nice.
And then your T10, right?
I'm T10.
So just 5s, reroll on the 1s.
A lot of saves.
That's 18 AP2, no cover.
Oh, should be all right. No. He's out of there.
One
Good
thing I
night,
do.
sweet.
What's that? Sorry.
Good night, sweet prince.
One thing I do really like about the way Tau play now, the new guiding, is you do just get to point and be like, I want to call that thing, and you will usually.
Yeah, I think that's what it should be, right?
Right, Riptide shooting the Raveners. Yeah, just with overcharge again. So 3s and 3s. Should pick up 2, I think. There, AP3, no cover.
AP3, yeah.
The fusion hits. Does another one, not a 2. So, and then the drones get 2 sustained. Roll 1, 5 at AP1 damage 2.
It's not looking good. He's out of there.
And then we've just got this broadside to shoot the Morlock.
Mm-hmm.
There's railgun. Rolling as 1s and 3s. It's 2 AP4 no cover. I think you're a 3 up on that.
Threes?
What's that?
Is it hit on 3s?
He does because I've guided
with
the stealths here.
And you said -4?
-4 no cover.
Oh, -1. Okay.
-4 no cover.
Oh, -4 no cover, right? Yeah, cool. So both go through?
For 7 damage.
7, down to 7.
Then his drones. All those 1s. 1 sustained. 5s. 1 at AP1 no cover.
And it takes it.
2 damage.
Oof.
And lastly, the plasma hits. Twin linked. 1 at AP3 no cover.
Goes for damage?
3.
Down to 2 wounds. Good.
And then we'll just shoot the stealth suit into there just to see if we can get super lucky.
You can shoot and guide, yeah?
Yeah, you can shoot and guide. I've rolled too many dice.
Ah.
Okay, they all hit with 1 sustained. 3 wounds, no AP though.
What is going on? What is going on?
I mean, you can't make it up, really, can you?
No, I can't even CP it.
Okay, sure. Fair enough. That is the end of my turn, Davey.
Okay.
So
I will.
4 for Storm, 5 for Aerodynal, and 3 for the card.
What secondaries have I not had?
Cover, overwhelm, cull, mark for death, behind, area, display of might, sabotage, cleanse, and no prisoners. You do get 3 for defend though, because I've not. Which means I get another challenger card. No, could you imagine?
So there's my tunnels. So you've annoyingly put everyone in really good positions to stop me getting on. Oh, yeah, because I can fire and fade on. So I've got action secondaries. I've got like sabotage and stuff like that. So I think I 1 CP pick up the gargoyles because they can't get anywhere to cleanse anywhere. So they're in the sky. Okay. You press the button for this?
Sorry. There you go.
All right. Can you take another challenger card? No, you can't.
No.
So I'm gonna get 3. Arizona, sure. Call the Horde, can't do that.
Nope.
Recover assets. Oh, so even if I do it in your deployment zone, that means that
5. That should be.
I get 3 points.
So you're
Anyway,
roboting out there.
So I thought if one of them was in your deployment zone. Oh, sorry. So if I do it in 2 places, yeah, I get 3. Okay.
On a scale of Fonzie says, "Hey," to Steve Carell's "No God No," how are we feeling about challenger cards? I think the problem with challenger cards is that they tend to favor. They don't necessarily favor the person who's losing. Is the problem? Because just because you're down on score doesn't mean you're losing the game. Is the thing, right? So.
Cool. We're gonna 3 points for recover, and that's it.
Okay. I think challenger cards are my favorite iteration of the catch-up mechanic so far, but they're not perfect by a good margin.
Cool. And then over to you, mate.
Okay, fair enough.
So the other thing I could have done is try and deny you primary, but not score 3. But you still would have got 9, so you'll still be on 61. I'd still have lost. Yeah, so there's no benefit to me doing it, so it's fine.
So I'm pretty sure capped on primary at 15, which I'll score at the end of my turn, but no prisoners, engage on all fronts.
So you'll get big engage, right?
Yeah, engage is doable. And then no prisoners, we got to kill this thing.
So that, yeah, I would say they bite it because you've got enough things to shoot at them. You could try and kill this Neurolictor as well, and maybe Melter the Neurotyrant.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to die to a flamer because I've only got 3 wounds. So we'll leave the Neurolictor.
Oh yeah, I'd probably Overwatch. That's fair.
And then we'll stick this guy's nose around the corner so he can shoot a Neurolictor. So we'll just see if we can get the Neurolictor. 3s are on the 1s. Okay, that's just going to be 3 sustained hits. And then 8 wounds on the in-run.
He's out of there.
Okay. So no prisoners for 4. Engage for 4. And that is all she wrote.
Yeah, nice one, man.
All right, good game, Divvy.
Yeah, good game. It was a lot of fun, actually, just seeing how it all goes.
Yeah. I am super impressed with these broadsides. Incredibly consistent, but they're like not enough that you want to commit to them. and that they can sit far back, and they're just nice anti-tank. I quite like these.
Yeah, because you don't want to be, because I think you can take them in units of 3, right?
Yeah,
Which feels like if units of 3 broadsides are good, like that's scary. Like that's probably not a good place to be. But individual ones knocking about the board, putting off shots is really cool.
yeah, they're nice. And they act as like if you need an emergency guide, they can do that.
Mm. It's cool that, like, again, like a broadside isn't like a T-Fex or a Lancer. It's not one-shotting anything, but it certainly is contributing, which I think
Yeah,
in a lot of things you killed, it took like 2 or 3 units to kill it, which is exactly what a shooting army should be,
yeah,
because you essentially interacting for free, right?
yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
a melee army should be able to one-shot something because you're risking the asset getting there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Oh, nice. I thought it was really cool. I thought this was a cool way. I think it's like ninth edition, but nowhere near as powerful, right? You're still getting all the sustains, you're getting rerolls. Like there is
yeah,
stuff in there, but it's not. I don't think it's overpowered. Like I think it's pretty good.
yeah. I think there was some degrees of I just rolled a lot of 6s on my hits, right?
Yeah, I mean you bodied a couple of things, but that's by the by.
Yeah. I guess Tyranid monsters are notorious for not liking metal guns and like las cannons, right? So,
Yeah, the
um,
Harris specs was quite funny though.
yeah. So, I mean, in terms of your detachment, how did that feel? Was it?
Oh, it's great. I mean, like okay, the second turn gambit didn't quite work off, but had it, I think it would have been a much closer game.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you kill those piranhas, right? And those piranhas did so much work. They killed Neurothrope, they killed the Harrispecs, scored with points over it. They did so much work, right? So if you were able to
Yeah.
just hit that charge, I mean that.
So my learnings on this really is less snakes actually. The
Oh really?
Morlocks don't really need to be here.
Hmm.
They're the detachment is the most powerful thing about the detachment is getting close and punching something. The Morlocks don't let you do that. They let you open a tunnel, but Raveners do that, and they can hide
Yeah.
behind a wall pretty easily. So my kind of because it's 1 inch away from the unit is where you can put the tunnel, but 9 inches away from the tunnel marker, which is far too big in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a big.
6 inches all day long.
Yeah.
Just means that the Ravenous can do it really safely, whereas the Morlocks don't. So there's 2 more monsters in my list that are going to get thrown through a tunnel and come at you.
Mm.
Or even, I
Defectors?
mean, to be honest, Gene Stealers and Broodlords could do a similar thing. Like that's still a really good unit that can just go and bother people. So no, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. What I'm interested in, obviously, they've tried to make it help like Harrispecs and Screamer Killers because they just can't go in any other army.
Yeah. They can't move.
No,
Right.
the 8-inch move is not fast enough for a melee monster.
Hmm.
So they've tried to make it good. However, it feels like it's gonna be better with other stuff. And we've got Kesler feels like the Tyranid detachment starts with the new Ravens immediately followed by 3 Screamer Killers. I kind of disagree because at 135 points, your opponent can screen you, and then your Screamer Killer hits the screen essentially, unless you can put in some other things in there that. Say you put like 5 Gene Stealers in reserve, and then they can go and clear your screen, and actually start bringing out the big hammers turn 3 and 4 once all the screens are dead. That might be the way to do it. Maybe like an MSU style. I think the list actually starts with maybe 3 Raveners and then 3 times new Raveners because the new Raveners feel really good. I mean,
Yeah.
we only got them in combat once against one thing, but the sustained, they've got 18 attacks between them. That's really good, eh? And
Yeah. They shredded that
they
thing.
don't really need the CP support. They can, yeah, they're really cool. They're really really cool. I don't know if you need 3 normal Raveners if you're going to have 3 of those guys,
Yeah.
but you do get the free uppy downy. I like two Raveners. The reason why I like 2 normal Raveners is because turn 1, if you go first, Jack, I uppy downy both units, put
Yeah.
1 near you, 1 in my home objective, and then I've got a tunnel straight from my deployment, my home objective to you. So
Yeah.
I like just hide all my monsters there and just start throwing hammers at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, So no, I think this is going to be a menace for people. I think it's going to be really good. I do. Is it better than Invasion Fleet? Not sure. I think I'd. If you said to me now, play this or Invasion Fleet, I'd definitely play Invasion Fleet. But I still think there's a lot more to be dug out of this detachment, and it could eventually be better.
What do you think of the Psychophage?
I like it.
Because I was thinking that it gives a lot of really nice AP breakpoints, right?
Yeah.
In
So
this army.
so you know what I said about the screens, right? So
Yeah.
say you put, I don't know, say you put 5 Eldari scouts in front of me, so I can't come and do my shenanigans. I can put 5 Gene Sealers through for 75 points, and they will rip those guys to pieces. I can put a Psychophage through, and it might not kill him. And the Psychophage is another 50 points on top of or 60 points on. Is it 135 now? I think it's
Something
135.
like that.
And 135 is probably too many points for me to be interested in it. If it stayed 95, yeah, sure. But I'm not feeling it in that sense. I think maybe I quite like the idea of it in Crush Stampede. Yeah, Crush Stampede, because you not only are you getting a monster, which all the synergies work. So that 135 price point feels a lot better when I've got extra OC, +1 to hit,
Yeah.
+1 to wound if I'm below half strength. And I'm also making my T-Fexes, which are weirdly not terrible in combat, AP1. Because all of a sudden they've got 4 attacks, strength 8, -1, 2 damage. Like, oh, okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
And Maliceptors also love that as well. They get extra AP. So yeah, like I think it's okay. I just think, for me personally, I've heard other people say it's good in this detachment. I'm not feeling it in this detachment. But yeah, I don't want to spend the CP teleporting a Psychophage across the table.
Yeah. I know Tyler Bortel was talking a lot about it on the latest.
Yeah, good voice. If you are interested in Tyranids, go and listen to the Best in Faction podcast. Oh, it's not called Best in Faction now, is it? It's
Take All Comers, yeah.
Take All Comers on the Satchel Network, because Tyler's a really cool dude and he's really clever. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Tyler's saying that you've got other people like Inez and talking about just putting Invasion Fleet stuff in. You've got every single Tyranid personality, we want to call it that, is saying different things about this detachment, which is exciting. That's really cool. So yeah, go out and play with the models you want to play with, because this detachment kind of makes any model a bit better. But what you don't want is a bit better. You want the best, right? You want to be able to smash them to pieces. What's the broken shit, right? That's what we all want to know. And I think it'll be I don't think it's going to be 3 ofs. It might be 1 ofs or 2 ofs, a lot of stuff. So how good in this game would it have been to have 6 zone throw-ups with a Neurotyrant? Would I have wanted 3 sets of those? I think that's where we mentioned before it gets a bit expensive. But if you've got 1 of those and you've got 1 T-Fex with a Rupture Cannon and you've got 1 Flame Effects and then you've got a Malicept, and all of a sudden there's quite a few different options that I'm playing with. Instead of this, where I was like, here's a Screamer Killer for 135 points, it's dead. Here's a Haruspex, it's dead. You know what I mean? Anyway, but it's really strong. Go out and play with it. It's very fun. I know, like, we've got someone saying, "Oh, One Eye in this detachment." Yeah, One Eye is fantastic. 150 points, a bit steep, but he is really cool. The One Eye and Carnifex combo seems to be really nice in this, but for me, it's very expensive. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the teleporting gaunt's an interesting idea. 120. That's going to be a teams list, I'm telling you.
Yeah. From the Tau perspective, as I said, broadsides feel really good. I think the new guiding mechanic kind of makes it so that Tau's really going to excel against any army that is relying on a small number of very bigger targets. So in this case, like monsters or like anything that's not MSU, right? Like big knights, I think, custodies, that sort of thing. I think that's where Tau's going to excel. And then they're going to struggle more against them like heavier MSU builds. Thinking Eldari is always an issue. Blood Angels probably because they've got a lot of stuff now. I imagine that's kind of where the matchup is going to become harder. In terms of Kalyon, I don't know. I mean, I was at what 9 CP at one point. I felt like I couldn't spend it. So not big
Is
on the
that just a character shit, or you're just not sure on the play patterns?
Well, I think it's more the damage increases that you need. Like a lot of them are relying on like you need to be on an objective to get the +1 to wound, or you need to be within 9 to get the +1 AP buff. And it doesn't like I don't want to spend CP for +1 to wound for when I've got single broadsides, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not very efficient to use stratagems on them. So I'm not sure. I mean, sustained is it's decent. It's not as good as it was, but yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's not a towel rant. Like, I'm super impressed with what this is much more impressive than I thought it was going to be going into this game. But I still need to explore more towers attachments. I want to try these single broadsides and more stuff. They're really interesting to me now. But yeah, just quickly thank everyone in the chat who's been active tonight and talking with us, and
Absolutely.
those who have just been lurking. Like, we really appreciate your time.
Come and join our Discord.
Yeah, come and join our Discord. We're here. We try to be here every Thursday doing TTS Fight Night, so come and join us for next week when we're on. And then, if you like what you saw, you can like the video, you can subscribe, you can get more stuff so you don't miss it.
And you're doing plenty of Tau videos now, Jack?
Yeah, I'm going to release another Tau video. The next one planned is like where we're going next. What are we looking at? What's the good stuff in Tau? What kind of builds are we looking at? How are we going to play into the current meta? That's kind of what I'm looking at. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you, Davey.
Bye. Bye.